So who do I talk to? Which camera do I look at?
Any camera.
Any
Oh,
camera.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start.
1, 2, 3, go.
Chef, it's really a pleasure to see you today. So can you tell us the event about this chocolate month?
Thanks a lot for coming. It's nice to have you guys here as well. So for Chocolate Month, we're in partnership with Auro Chocolate, which is a local Philippine brand, and they make quite a nice selection. I was lucky enough to visit some farms recently, and so we've used some of their single estate chocolates for our Chocolate Month afternoon tea. And we're running from the 1st to the 30th of November, and we're having it across all outlets throughout Solaire, and this is the first one here in Oasis.
So what's the distinction of Auro Chocolate from the competitors in the market?
From the competitors, the fact that it's local is a big plus, and Solaire actually supports, we support a farm out in Davao, so we have an agreement with them. I don't know the right words to say now, I'm not very good at this. So we support one of the farmers there who provides us exclusively with a particular type of chocolate. It's really nice, it has some really nice licorice tones to it, which is quite good. So it pairs really well with like honeys and oranges and things like that. Very good with the citrus.
Oh, so behind the success of this chocolate is also social entrepreneurship?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's a really nice relationship actually. So that way we're supporting local, we're keeping everything as local as possible. It's very easy to buy from the big brands, but it's a bit more fulfilling to have a local partnership.
Chef, what recipes did you make out of the Auro chocolate?
Oh, so everything on the desserts from the high tea, we have everything from a sablé to an amalaka to mousses and chantilly's, even some glazes. Inside and outside we have different recipes, and we're using all the Auro chocolate, including the cocoa powder, cocoa nibs, cocoa beans, so we're getting lots of flavors. It's quite nice.
Chef, I'm curious, why did you choose the Auro chocolate compared to the other brands that are available in the international market?
Yeah.
The big brands, they all have very similar flavors, very similar tastes, but also they're huge conglomerates. So we actually want to keep things a little bit more local. We pair with other local brands as well in liquor, the chocolate. So that way we're keeping it a bit more homegrown. It's very easy to buy. The big brands are always so readily available, but I think it's a bit nicer to have that partnership and a relationship with people that are close by.
Chef, is this going to be a long-term collaboration?
Yes, absolutely. So the collaboration started with Auro and Solaire a couple of years ago, and we're building and growing on it each year. So it's quite nice to be a part of that. I've recently joined Solaire, and I've been introduced to the company, to Auro and the farmers, and it's actually been really nice because with the bigger brands you don't get to see it from the start, but now I've seen it from the very beginning. I've met the people that are involved from growing the cocoa to processing to the R&D, and then obviously to yourselves, the customers and the guests who get to eat it.
Chef, what makes your afternoon unique here in Solaire?
Unique?
Yes.
I would say it's mine.
I know.
Yeah. So with this one, what we've done is actually looked at products that are grown here in the Philippines, and looked at different types of flavors that Filipinos like, but obviously keeping that Western streak, and making it a little homegrown in regards to some familiar flavors, but also keeping in tune with what works well with the chocolate, which is grown, the fruits and things which are grown around, like your pomelos and your bananas and things like that. Calamansi, of course, a big Filipino winner. So we've included that in most of the items. They have these little touches of the Philippines as well.
Personal question, Chef.
Yeah.
If given a chance, who are those 3 people's specialty that should be given a chocolate?
Oh, that would be given a chocolate. Well, I'd have to say Nicey from Auro, because she's been a big help. Then someone close to me.
Second one? How about the media people?
Well, I've got to save the best to last. So I would go with Krija, who's been very helpful here.
Wow.
So she's the one who puts me in front of these things. So.
Wow, yeah.
and then of course, yeah, the guests. I think it's nice to share with everyone, but it's really nice to have you all here and to be a part of it.
Perfect. Everything's great.
Thank you very much.
Chef, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Have a
Can you take
wonderful
a